Sergeant Craig Hutchinson's case, Round Rock Police worked only 7 homicides in the last 10 years. All 7 of those cases have been solved, and that number is significantly less when compared to large departments like Austin. Since 2010, APD has worked more than 175 murders. Last year alone, there were 27.
Round Rock Police have also hit the 48-hour mark since Sergeant Hutchinson was killed. It's a window of time. Former homicide detectives KXAN's Aaron Cargile is the most critical.
In a city named one of the safest in the country, the pressure is on to figure out who was lurking in Sergeant Craig Hutchinson's backyard.
Anybody that'll kill a cop is in another dimension out here. The rationale is if they kill a cop, they certainly kill anybody else.
Former APD homicide detective John Jones says every investigator hopes to solve the case within the first 48 hours.
If it is a true whodunit, you really don't know. It becomes more of a concern as time goes on.
During a press conference Tuesday, Round Rock Police gave no new information other than this.
It's a very fluid investigation. It is rapidly evolving as we're even here talking today.
Jones says the lack of details being shared with the public is not necessarily a bad sign.
Everything has to be explained, everything. And it just takes a while because you're dealing with 100% certainty, not 40%, 50%, or gee, we think that's what happened.
While Round Rock Police have a good track record when it comes to solving murders, they haven't had to investigate many, 1 to 2 cases every other year, dating back to 2006. But Jones says they have all the experience and resources they need.
You know, they have the first string in.
County, state, and federal agencies are working the case too, hoping teamwork turns over the answers everyone is waiting for. Aaron Cargile, KXAN News.
Jones also says this publicity around this high-profile case can be a good thing. It can bring in lots of tips, but that can also bog down investigators because they have to look into each tip, and that takes time and manpower.
Experts say it is very rare a police officer's homicide is left unsolved. We looked through the cases of all 69 officers who died in the line of duty this year. We found suspects remain on the run in only 2 cases. The first one happened in January. Officer Douglas Barney was killed in a shootout in Salt Lake City, Utah. One of the suspects died, but police say another woman who was involved was able to get away. And the second case happened 1 week ago. Captain Robert Melton was shot when he approached a suspect in a shooting in Kansas City. 2 suspects were taken into custody, but other people tied to that case remain on the run. In most cases, the suspects were arrested or killed within hours of the officer's death.
Tonight, the Austin Police Association is telling officers there are no plans for staffing to go to 12-hour shifts. A note sent out from the APA vice president says emergency staffing for the department will continue until August 9th. After that, 100% staffing will be on a voluntary basis. The change was ordered by the police chief after recent attacks on officers.